Hey guys, Vigoman here and welcome back to another showcase video. Today I am on the Divergin Realms server. We're gonna meet up with HFranz, a friend of mine who has been doing some building over here, and we're gonna, together with him, tour this little place here called Dawkin. It is super cool and I'm looking forward to doing that. Before we move on guys, make sure to check out HFranz's YouTube channel, which is linked down below. Give him some love and help him out a little bit. He's an amazing content creator, and I think that if you enjoy my content, you'll find his content very inspirational as well. But this is really cool. On the Divergin Realm server, I'm going to put the IP down below as well, and using the Default resource pack, which is like a modification of vanilla, where you have, as you can see, some slightly changed, altered textures here. But it has the same kind of vanilla look, which I think is super good, and it kind of gives that nice nostalgic vanilla vibe, but it also allows for a little bit more of creative use, so this is truly amazing. So guys, we are here now together with the man himself, and he's gonna be our personal guide for this build here, which I'm looking forward to. I've been flying around a little bit and it looks pretty beautiful. So why don't you tell us something about this build here, man?
Okay, so this is the kind of Hamlet slash village of Dorking. It's basically kind of a, like, as I said, like kind of a village. You know, it's got a selection of houses, some religious, like a religious building, and some professions such as, you know, kind of wood, lumber, and like mining, etc. So it's kind of like your general medieval village.
Yeah, just a little village thing. How many houses are there here? Do you know?
I can do a quick head count. Let's see, 5, 10. I want to say probably about just over 10.
Over 10.
Houses.
That's perfect.
So
that's
it's
a
kind
nice,
of like a, yeah,
nice little village.
Good village size, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. So as we walk into the village, we've kind of got these farm fields here. So we kind of try and aim for like kind of medieval realism. So as you can see, we've kind of got partially harvested wheat fields here, for example.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you know, it's really cool because it kind of shows progression and a bit of I don't know, like kind of life in a way. You know, it kind of shows life. It's cool having like full wheat fields, but by having kind of partially harvested wheat fields, it shows life progression and, yeah, you know, kind of the function of the town or village even. Sorry.
Add some character as well, because you can kind of see the story behind this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And stuff. So that's a really good tip as well, I guess, for the viewers. If they want to bring their builds to the next level, try do some halfway harvested fields. And also another thing I saw you guys having here is the rotational crops, or I'm not sure what to call them, like
oh right, yeah. So the crop variants.
Yeah, when the fields are just empty.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's like the I don't know the exact term, but it's like the free field rotation kind of,
something
like
that
farming technique.
Yeah.
So I think the idea with that is it kind of allowed medieval farmers to be constantly growing different crop, you know, and not, you know, it's kind of a cycle. So they kind of swap out fields, allow them to regain their fertility for, you know, the next season, and just kind of keeping the farming wheel going in a way, you know, keeping it going.
Yeah, that's also a good thing to add. Like it realistically,
kind of realism. Yeah.
I think 1/3 or 1/4 of every field would be would not be in used to make sure it has like nutrition for the next season, as you said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, allows it to become like more fertile for the next kind of round of crops. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you show us some of these houses here?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, no, we've got a nice range of different buildings. They all look, you know, the one good thing about Diverging Realms is most of our buildings, you know, the majority of them don't look the same. They're all slightly different in one way or another.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So here we kind of have like a little storage bit that's kind of attached to this house. We've got some cool details, crates, etc., hay bales. You can imagine this would probably be a farmer who kind of tends to these fields, considering it's a bigger house, got storage, etc.
Indeed, very cool.
Yeah, we've got some cool little interiors as well. Living space, etc.
It's very small and cozy in here.
Oh yeah, especially up here. If you come with a ladder, it's a nice little living space here.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, it's very cozy.
They're very wealthy though, educated people.
Yeah, you could say that. You know, they've got the books, etc. They might be like, I don't know, part of the local lord's family or something. Maybe I don't know, like a watchman or something. I don't know what the term would be. You know, someone who kind of watches over the village inhabitants for the lord.
Yeah, who
maybe.
knows? Who knows? Is this a blacksmith?
Yeah, so this is like a forge area. So we obviously we've got like kind of the forge itself. We've got water, anvil, etc. And we have the kind of curved stables here. It's quite a unique stable design.
Yeah, I was
remember
looking
building
at
this
that.
one,
Super
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I remember building this one a while back, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I think it worked out.
Yeah,
You know, kind of having that
it's
curve.
so unique. I love it, man.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Yeah, because I realized, you know, things like stables always have that kind of like they have their staple features, but it's cool to kind of mix it up so they don't all look the same, you know.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more fun to build as well, in
Yeah,
my
exactly.
opinion.
That one was certainly a challenge. Like that took me a while
Yeah.
to kind of crack.
Going a little crazy sometimes is always fun. Give
Yeah, it's
yourself
good
a
to
little
kind of-
challenge.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to kind of challenge yourself, explore, but you know, test new techniques.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, we've got the library here, the ye old library. If you want to have a little look-see in there.
Ooh, this is nice and cozy.
Yeah, it's very got lots of bookcases and desks, carpet, cobwebs as well. Yeah, it's just lots going on in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. We've got some more kind of like general houses here, as well as some like smaller farm fields. So these are all in have interiors. So this would probably be like your workers' house, I suppose you could say. So it's kind of got like a living space back here, got like a bunk bed, etc. Don't
Cool.
know what's going on with that stairs there. But we'll just ignore that.
Whoop.
Don't know if it's. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. It's fixed.
Ah, okay.
Problem with.
That was kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Like a magic
It's funny
stair.
Yeah. Practicing the dark arts in Dorking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got some more houses up here actually. Just show a couple of these interiors. This one's a lot smaller, so it's probably like you're just your single worker, really. You know, little sleeping area, kitchen counter, etc.
Yeah. This banner here, is this the like the banner or the weapon of arms of arms? I don't know what to call it. Of
crest
the
of
village,
arms, yeah.
cast of arms. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we want to do with Divergin Realms is we do like to build up a little bit of lore as we're going along. So
Oh,
we like to
that's
have
fun.
our kind of settlements to have their own kind of affiliation or banner. So yeah, that's an example of one of the banners for Dorking.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So you'll see them dotted about as well if you look in the distance. You've got the flagpole there on top of the church. It's kind of representing the Dorking colours there as well.
Okay. Can I just say the view from here is just amazing. When you see like the houses kind of stacked upwards, and you have that kind of, I guess it's a watchtower all the way in the back.
Yeah, so I can show you that in a little bit. Yeah, there's like a little watchtower, and I get what you mean. It's kind of, there's a lot going on. It's like a three-tier painting. You know, you got the foreground, the midground, and then you got the background. There's lots going on.
Yeah, a lot of points of interest to look at, which I think is important for a good build.
Yeah. That road leads off to another settlement. So we won't go down there for now. But if we wrap around, I don't know. Actually, we go back to the main road. We can kind of travel up through the center of Dorking.
Lead the way, man.
So we've got this cool little arch here.
Yeah, do you have a couple of these?
Yeah, I don't know. We just really enjoyed making these arches. I think part of it kind of shows progression of the town over time. So you can imagine this might have been the original border of the village back when it was starting out, and then it's gradually expanded over time. So it's
very
kind of
cool. Nice.
Again, all about the world building, etc. So we've got this house here. What we really like doing with our houses is we like to build these kind of small little allotments or little veg plots.
Yeah, cool.
Because while we have got the large farm fields, it makes sense for there to be kind of smaller fields for peasants and workers for, you know, just a bit of smaller sustenance. Yeah, it's a cool little detail that we like to kind of add to the houses. Plus, it adds a lot of color and, you know, just general
Spices it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can check out this interior here because it's a slightly larger house, I think. Yeah, there we go. So,
let me see.
Yeah, so we got some cool stuff going on in here. Little study in here. It's very cozy.
Very nice.
Got I think is there a sleeping room? Yeah, they got another cozy little bedroom up here as well.
Not bad, man.
So, yeah, no, it's very nice and, you know, cozy, detailed. All the little essentials and stuff. It's
very
nice.
cool that you use the trapdoors for dividers.
Yeah. So that's a technique we employ in like a lot of our builds, especially not just in the houses, but also outside of them. If we go up to here, we can see an example of that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they're a really good way of dividing the interiors of buildings without using full blocks because those kind of take up a lot of space, obviously. So it's good to kind of use trapdoors and stuff to kind of act as dividers. Again, we've used the trapdoors here as a door, for example, for this kind of storage barn.
Yeah, that's genius.
Yeah.
I do that a lot in Conquest, but I've never seen people actually implement that in vanilla, or I guess, yeah, vanilla Minecraft, not modded. So that is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, definitely. The trapdoors are just, obviously because we don't have the vertical half slabs, trapdoors are kind of the next best thing. So yeah, no, they're really good to employ for different techniques.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have this little barn here. There's a lot going on in here. So we've got like the painting designs here, like the hanging fabric, for example.
Yeah.
We've got like knives and stuff, chests, etc. So lots of details and stuff.
What's up with this chest here? It looks really weird, I guess. Like with the red and blue pixels on.
Yeah, I think that's just the texture we chose to go with. I don't know if that's being updated or changed, but I think it's just kind of meant to show where. I think the red actually, looking at it, so these kind of grey spots are meant to, I think, represent nails, and the red is kind of like a rusted nail.
Ah, alright, I see, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I think it's down to interpretation, but yeah.
Yeah, so I just need to make sure that it was on purpose, or not something wrong with my resource pack here.
Yeah, no, I think it should be okay. Again, like a lot of these textures, we've been working on the pack, doing a lot of changes at the moment, so lots of things are subject to change and be updated, etc.
Yeah, gotta say, it's amazing that you have kind of evolved this unique resource pack for your own builds. I really like the idea of adapting the textures to what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, going like way back, to the original like medieval builders like Madness 64, for example, using like the default resource pack, we never really wanted to lose that feeling, the kind of default look of Minecraft, because everyone's familiar with it. So it's kind of why we like to, while we do add our own blocks and kind of obviously stray away from default, we do like to keep our roots kind of firmly planted there.
Yeah,
so it's why we kind of don't branch off too far from the original textures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got some like other interiors,
because it's really like vanilla-ish when you walk around here, but you can kind of see that it's modified slightly.
Yeah, exactly. You do kind of get like a vanilla vibe. Oh, I love this staircase. Ami must have made this one. It's a nice little staircase up to the second floor here.
Yeah, and then
just fixing that. Sorry.
No jumping. No, okay.
Yeah.
You can jump into the pond here.
Little balcony there. Yeah, do a little bit of parkour there.
I guess the next thing now would be go up towards the church.
Yeah, sure. We can check out the church. I mean, we can cut through here, or we can go back to the main path. It's up to you.
Let's go through here and kind of follow. Okay, there's no path.
Oh, it's okay. No, we can just cut across here and kind of just kind of come towards here. So we've got some more houses here. We've got the little pond. Jump over the pond. So as you can see here, but this is kind of the main road leading up to the church. Now what we've realized is like what we like to do, at least, is we like to implement a lot of nature into our builds. So as you can see, we've got these kind of detailed custom trees here, incorporating like our logs and fences and bushes, etc., just to really make these cool kind of detailed trees.
Yeah, I see. The fact that you have these walls of logs is just so cool.
Yeah, no, they are really. I mean, when I first saw them, when I first joined the server, I was like, holy how did you guys manage this?
For those of you really cool. Watching, I think this is stained glass. So the logs and like these kind of wall blocks are achieved because we're in 1.13.2. They're achieved through glass panes. So what we've done is we just remodeled them, and so we just apply a different texture, and there we go. You got walls. So yeah, it's a really cool little technique. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's check out this church.
So is the lore of this place, is it like based on medieval times? So this is like a Christian church, or is it just based on the normal church design and just something completely else?
So I know for certain it's based on like church designs. Within the lore, there are elements of religion. Whether or not they are in tied with like real life religion, like Christianity, etc. We're not. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we base it off our own lore, but that lore is yet to be developed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we just have kind of we've been implementing religious structures, etc. But that element of the lore isn't 100% done yet.
I see.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this place. We've used a very large amount of kind of different blocks, but they all kind of work together. Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, that's one of the builders here. Yeah, I think he's gonna go on his way. Yeah, anyway, so we have this church here. So we've got like kind of the cross here. So you could argue this is probably, yeah, I suppose you could say it's a bit like Christianity, but we're not really sure yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't change, you know.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's flexible. I mean, it's Minecraft. But yeah, we've got a cool little Bible storage back here. And up here as well, we have kind of the spiral staircase leading up to this balcony overlooking the kind of...
Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice point of view, isn't it? Like, just kind of overlooking the kind of church hall. And as you go right up to the top, we have the top of the tower and some windows overlooking the village. And we also have a very special looking book there. It's probably some sort of magic.
Interesting.
Magic item.
Very cool.
Very, very mysterious.
That's very cool. By the way, guys, for you watching, this is player heads, so it's just like skins basically, and you can put the head down.
Yeah. So we have a player database plugin, and basically what that allows us to do is it allows us to search a massive database of player heads ranging from all different types of things, and that just allows us to add a little bit of extra detail to our builds, basically.
Yeah, and that's such a nice way, especially for you guys doing mostly vanilla, to add details, because you can kind of maybe do them your own, and there's a lot of stuff already out there.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it kind of just allows us to branch out a little bit more in terms of those details. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Why don't we move around here? You said there was some kind of mine up here.
Yeah.
I guess we can go over there and end at that, I think.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, we can go into the mine, check that out, and then we can call it an end there. So as we kind of walk up to the mine here, we kind of see elements of like the lumber industry that I mentioned at the start.
Yeah.
So like we kind of got cut down trees, etc. there, log piles. And I remember building this. We tried to create an element of like a path here, kind of going through here. So it's kind of like you got like lots of coarse dirt and gravel, etc. just to kind of show that it's been worn down.
Yeah, that's nice.
So anyway, yeah, so up this hill here, we wanted to build a mine because we figured, you know, most medieval settlements tended to have like some sort of mine or quarry nearby. So we really wanted to incorporate that.
Yeah.
So one of the cool details we've got is we've got a little dynamite cave here. So we didn't want this, we figured it was kind of more realistic. We didn't really want the TNT or dynamite to be stored, or, you know, just general explosives near the general mine shaft, because obviously that would be a massive health and safety risk.
Yeah.
Especially considering we've got like a kind of like, yeah, you know, lots of flames, etc. So we kind of got a separate cave here. We've also got kind of like the mining offices here, I suppose you could say, / kind of the head miner's house or something, or like a communal area for miners. Yeah. So cool little building there.
How much stuff is done in the mines here?
So the mines, I'm from memory, are 100% complete, so we should be okay to explore these. It's not a super deep mine, because obviously it being only a village, you know, they haven't really dug as deep down as, say, a city mine, but like there is certainly a lot going on here, you know, a lot has been excavated.
Yeah, this is a lot of inspiration for me. This is so cool, especially when you have this open, like, just a hole going down like this.
Yeah. No, we really wanted to kind of incorporate that because it adds just to the atmosphere, I think. Like, there's two kind of ways you can go with mines. You can either have it quite claustrophobic, or you could have it quite open but still kind of closed in. So we've kind of gone for both of best worlds with that.
Yeah, I think you nailed this. This is really cool. I'm just running through here, probably getting lost, but
yeah. So we've got like these different parts of the mine shaft kind of spiriting off. We've got the mine track, the minecart tracks, etc. Lots of ore kind of in the walls of the mine shaft itself.
That's nice.
We've also got these kind of specks here on the ground. Now this is redstone, but basically it kind of gives the appearance of like grime or coal dust, which we thought made sense in this kind of setting. So yeah, no, it just works really well. Just realised we've got some buttons and stuff. Oh well, they look fine. But yeah, so yeah, we got loads of
How do you do these?
So I completely forgot these were here. I do love to use buttons in my builds, and these have recently been changed. But basically, those are stone buttons.
Oh.
And because stone buttons have different block states, you can kind of place them on different walls and get different variants.
Oh.
So for example, that variant is placed against the wall, whereas this one here is placed on it, like on the bottom of the block. And depending on which direction, that determines which block it goes against. So it looks like a kind of support.
That's actually super smart.
Yeah, no, it is really cool. Cool kind of a bit of innovation there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the Mineshaft. So we got like lots of different like player heads, etc. Lots of depth as well. That was one like because I specifically made this Mineshaft here. One thing I really wanted to convey was the depth. So that's why you see kind of a lot of stair blocks, etc. Kind of just biting into the walls here, especially at the bottom there, just to kind of create a bit of depth and atmosphere within the Mineshaft.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. I think you nailed this.
Yeah.
So why don't we go up to the up area and the forest here, and we'll I think we'll close it from there. Maybe like get a final glance over the village here.
Yeah, so we can go up to the Watchtower up on the hill there that we saw earlier, and we can just kind of that'll give us a general
fly
overview.
up there and quickly we can
Gives
see a
us
little
a
bit
kind
of
of-
the landscaping here. The mountains and stuff are just brilliant as well.
Yeah, so all the landscaping and stuff is done by Grammel himself. So he spends a lot of time in like World Machine and World Painter, just kind of working on the terrain of the map, which can something that can be viewed on the dynamic map that we have on the link to in the Discord and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put that in my description as well.
Yeah. So that's really good because it allows people to view the whole map, which Grammel has created.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys know Grammel. He's been on my channel like a couple of times already, so
Yeah.
great dude.
The main man.
So what's the story behind two gate or watch towers here? Is the
So the idea with these is basically these used to be kind of, I suppose you could say like a frontier outpost. They used to be kind of guarded by, villagers or kind of residents of Dorking. But over time, kind of focuses have changed and the towers have just been left to kind of fall into disarray. And the idea here is they've been kind of abandoned, they've kind of been broken down, but they've been overtaken and kind of used as a kind of a place to stay by bandits, essentially.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you can see, you can't really see it from here, but if you look kind of towards the forest where I'm looking now, you can kind of see the tops of tents over there. So we kind of...
I guess we can fly. Oh, yeah, the white ones.
Yeah, so again, this is all part of the world building experience. Again, something really important for your builds, kind of world building. So we have a little bandit camp here. So the idea is these bandits are kind of scouts from the watchtowers up on the hill, and they're basically scouting out the village, occasionally stealing the odd bit of ore or maybe lumber, and just generally just kind of leeching off the Dawkin residents.
Very cool.
Yeah.
But I guess that's gonna be it for this little tour here. Thank you so much, man, for taking us through this.
Oh yeah, no problem. Honestly, it's been really fun.
Alright guys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, man, for hanging out with me, HFranz. It was amazing, and thank you for all of you stopping by, checking out. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Really do hope that you enjoyed. If so, make sure to smack that like button, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe. It's been Viggo, man, and now I'm out.